What up? It's been a long time. I have a very specific reason for it, but we'll get into that later. Anyways, welcome back to the weekend show, except it's on Monday. Today is Tuesday, and we've got a lot to cover. It's been about a month, unfortunately. So we've got a lot of news to get into, which leads me right into my first topic. I've got a surprise. It's kind of hard to tell you what the surprise is. Instead, I feel as though I should just show you what the surprise might be. So in popular The Weekend Show fashion, we're gonna do it at a snap. Hello? I got a new microphone. Can you tell? Hopefully it sounds way better. I just got really sick of using my picture camera to record videos, so I bought a microphone and I'm gonna put it on this microphone. Kind of funny, no? Very fun. Anyways, first order of business, as always, is the news. First on the agenda for the news is F1 update. The other guy for Red Bull Racing got demoted. And then they had Yuki, and then Max Verstappen is still carrying the crap out of everybody else. Even by himself in the third fastest car on the grid, he's in third place above Ferrari, which is why Ferrari still does suck. Okay, so as of right now, there have been 2 races done. First one won by Lando Norris. Second one done by Oscar Piastri. The next race will be in Japan, and it will be from April 3rd to April 5th. As of right now, the standings are Lando Norris for McLaren in first place with 44 points, 1 win and 2 podiums. Max Verstappen in second with 36 points, 0 wins and 1 podium. Third place is George Russell for Mercedes with 35 points, 0 wins and 2 podiums. And in fourth place, Oscar Piastri for McLaren with 34 points, 1 win and 1 podium. McLaren's doing pretty good, so that's pretty cool. Again, I don't really know exactly what's going on, so if anybody has any pointers for where I should look, please let me know. On to our next bit of business. Recently, there was a meme Great Depression. Only the unemployed would know about this, though, because everybody else was busy living their lives. But I was right in the thick of it, so I was well aware of what was happening. I can agree it was a very boring 4 or 5 days on TikTok. The only thing that was making it better was our next topic. One of my favorite memes as of recently, Frank Heffley, was the one who brought us out of the meme Great Depression. He's a schizophrenic. Up next, Invincible ended, and it was goated. But it ended like 3 weeks ago, so it's kind of like not that cool. But we talk about the things that happened, and this is the thing that's happened. So if you didn't know, Invincible ended, and it was really good. I would recommend you take a little peep at that. Up next, Cardi dropped, and low-key, I think it's mid. Someone's gonna kill me. Someone's gonna come to my house and murder me. But to me personally, I think that it's just a little bit mid. It's been 5 years, dude, and I feel like this isn't the best that we could have gotten, considering it's been 5 years. But maybe I'm just not a Cardi fan. I mean, I listen to like Tyler and stuff. I don't know. Like, Cardi's put out good music, and I will admit that. But I think that this last one just wasn't it. And I didn't listen to the entire album. I listened to it as I was walking to school, and I got bored halfway walking to school, and I jumped off a building. So it wasn't really that good to me. But maybe at the very end, it gets really good. I have no idea. Up next, this is probably old news to all of you now. All of those who care, but it's still important news. Frank Ocean dropped a snippet, and it's really good. It took me a very long time to believe that it was real. Like, I did not believe that it was real, but it is. I don't know what this means. It could mean that Frank Ocean is gonna drop another album. It could mean that Frank Ocean is never gonna do anything ever again, because now people are talking about him, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna set us back like another 4 years. So we might be cooked, but we also might not be cooked. Up next, Severance was goated. Severance ended. It was one of the greatest episodes of television I've ever seen in my entire life. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time screaming, what is going on? It was so chaotic and so random. I just didn't know what was going on, and it felt so weird and so odd. It left me definitely wanting more. I love this series. It's just a really good episode. If you haven't started Severance, get on that. If you haven't finished Severance, get on that. Up next, I saved the worst for last because this is kind of boring. But apparently there's like a stock crash or whatever. But yeah, the stock market is kind of crashing right now. Apparently we're going into a recession. I don't really know much about that. If you want, I can do research on it. I don't think political informacy is what this show is about. If my viewers care to hear my opinion on political stuff, I will do research and like give my 2 cents, but I don't think that people care. I don't think that people are gonna come to me to get political advice. So I'm just gonna say, hey, stocks are down. I lost like 20 bucks. Up next, I've got a new segment. I don't know if this is going to be real or not because I don't post weekly, but I'm gonna call it Weekly Delusions. It's just kind of a bunch of things that you should tell yourself and be delusional, because being delusional is kind of epic. So I'm just gonna read these off. They're not numbered. She/he wants you. You are fine shit. Your exes all think about you and their lives are horrible without you. Your midterm scores weren't that bad, or finals, depending on what you're doing. You've low-key got your life figured out if you really think about it. Your fits are fire as hell. You're actually really funny. People just assume you hear it so much that they decide not to tell you. And now for the last part of this little section, word of the day, projecting. There's no definition, it's just the word of the day is projecting. For the big deal today, I'm not really sure what to do. I'll be honest, this microphone kind of took up a lot of the time that it would have taken to just make this video if I had done it normally. I recorded a video and it went horribly. So let me show you the camera I've been using. This is the camera I've been using, this right here. This is the camera I used to take photos, and it's also the camera I've used to take videos until, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. But the issue with the camera is that it loves to stop recording randomly, and there's no way for me to tell when it does it. There's no way for me to bring back the recording that I did. It'll record, and sometimes it'll record for 29 minutes, or sometimes it'll record for 4 minutes. It doesn't let me know, and it's not the greatest quality. The photos are good, because it's got like 30 times optical zoom, but the video is pretty mid. And also the video is actually a little bit faster than any audio. I think it compresses a little bit whenever it collects the video. And so the video itself is actually slightly faster than the audio. If it's a 30-minute clip, I have to chop it like 4 times and then resync the audio at the beginning of each clip. And even then, it still gets messed up. I was recording a video. I think I did Red Bull rankings or something. Maybe I'll make another video like that. I feel like I don't want to keep ranking things, but I was just like so sick of it because I recorded the whole video. I recorded everything up until the big deal pretty much as I've done it this time, except I then went to the big deal. I did my Red Bull ranking, and then the video didn't record. And so I did it again, and the video once again didn't record. And so I just scrapped the whole video. So I was like, oh, I don't know how to deal with this. And then I got my tax return. So this right here is my tax return. This is actually Colin's mic, but yeah, this is my microphone attached to Colin's microphone. When I get home, I'm either gonna try and find one like this, or I think a cool video idea would be to make a wooden microphone. I've had plenty of ideas about that. Like I know how I would want to do it, and I think it would be a cool video. I want to do like a woodworking video as like a big deal. I think that'd be cool. I hope it would be entertaining. I don't know. I'll have to try and record one. But now that I've got this microphone, I'll have like a lot more freedom to kind of do stuff, you know? But yeah, I don't really know. I didn't have much planned. I was going to do the Red Bull ranking, but I don't know. I'll do one really quick. This is Red Bull sugar-free. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's also sugar-free and it has 10 calories. 20? It has 20 calories? These have 10. It has 10 calories. 10. But this one has 20. But yeah, I don't really know what to do for the big deal. I could do like a fit check. Well, let me do a fit check. This is the fit. I just thrifted this jacket. Got like Aztec stuff on it. Apparently Colin knew exactly what this was the second I showed it to him, but I didn't. I just thought it was a cool jacket. Yeah, that's the fit. These pants are cotton on, shirt also cotton on, thrifted. I'm not sure what else to do for this video. I mean, I've kind of done everything I can think to do. Oh, you know what, guys? I figured out what the big deal for this episode is going to be. Another piece of news is that the Minecraft movie comes out on April 4th, which is, as of the recording of this video, it's in 3 days because this is April 1st. I don't think this video will be done by then, but I also have 2 full free days. I also do have a final halfway in between that time, but I don't know. Maybe the video will be done. Who knows? But yeah, this is the big deal. I don't know, dude. It's like, it's so dumb. Like, I don't know why I bought it, but I know that this whole video has been kind of not recorded very well. Been a focus on the news and also on your delusions, and there's not been a really big deal for the video, which makes it feel almost incomplete. But I'm gonna be real, I haven't had many ideas. The shipping for this microphone has been horrible. First, I put in my address and then it auto-corrected to a random state where that address didn't exist. And then it was a day before it got here. I was like, yo, that's the wrong address. You're in Wisconsin. And so I called up DJI and I was like, hey, you shipped my microphone to the wrong address. Is there anything I can do? They're like, we're gonna cancel the order. You're gonna get your refund. And then once you get your refund, you can buy another microphone if you want to. I'm like, how long will that take? They said 7 to 10 business days. I'm not waiting for that. Why would I wait for that? I need to make a video now. Like, I waited so long to record this video, not out of laziness. I've been itching to make a video. It's just, I didn't have the microphone, and I knew the second I recorded the video and then started editing, I would have the microphone to make a better video than what I did. So I waited forever, and it ended up being like 2 weeks of waiting, and it was just kind of a drag. But now it's here, right here, and I'm hoping that it does really well for this video. Anyways, that's been the weekend show. I apologize for the lack of big deal. I hope the amount of news that we did kind of makes up for it. I promise the next video will have like a better purpose. But I'm gonna edit this and it hopefully will be much better. So that's been the weekend show. I do feel really bad about how horrible and how long this video took to make and stuff like that. Like, it's just kind of, it took so long for the microphone to get here, and I wanted to make the best video possible. It's just kind of, I don't know. But I tried to post a bunch, not a bunch, but I tried to post on TikTok a little bit more, which have been doing very well. I'm very appreciative of the feedback that I've gotten from these videos. I've had people DM me and be like, dude, I love these videos, like a great format. And I'm like, I promise I'm not being egotistical. I'm just very happy that you guys are letting me know that you like this format, because it genuinely was like on the fly. I pressed record and then I did this format. Like, I didn't think about it very much. Like, I've kind of refined it. You can probably tell if you watch the first one, but I didn't think about it. Like, watching the first video back, I literally on the fly say, what should this be called? I just went with the weekend show, but except it's on Monday. It's not like, it's something I'm proud of, but it's not something that I expected to do well, considering how spontaneous it was. So it's very motivating to hear back from people and get like DMs and comments and stuff. I did kind of cause a controversy with my snowboarding take last episode, but I hope I didn't make that many enemies. But yeah, that's been the full thing. Unfortunately, I can't do that with this because I'm not gonna press a button to stop this. It's like connected to my phone. So yeah. Boop. I don't know.